We have been looking at that, Wolf, and with strategists on both sides spinning this, we looked at whether Colin Powell's support may tip the balance among that bloc so crucial in 2 weeks, the undecideds. Colin Powell's made it fairly clear what he won't do for Barack Obama. An aide to the former Secretary of State says he won't cut political ads for the Democratic nominee. And asked on NBC's Meet the Press if he'll campaign for the man he's now endorsing.
I don't plan to. 2 weeks left, let them go at each other in the finest tradition, but I will be voting for him.
The effect Powell's endorsement has on a tightening race may depend on who you talk to. It's already galvanized some conservatives against Colin Powell.
He evolved over time into a calculating Washington insider who speaks incessantly to the media. He seeks to portray himself in a good light at the expense of others.
That draws a no comment from Powell's camp. John McCain says he was disappointed Powell didn't give him a heads up before he endorsed Obama. Moving forward, Democratic strategists say Powell's support could answer some voters' questions about Barack Obama's gravitas, his innate ability to be commander-in-chief, and they believe that may swing a key voting bloc.
Colin Powell appeals to independent voters, and independent voters are key in this election, and this is huge for Barack Obama.
But GOP strategists and some independent analysts say the endorsement of a Republican who's been moving further away from his party over the past few years is neither shocking nor all that significant. One expert says Powell's endorsement would have meant a lot more in September, when Obama hadn't answered as many questions about his readiness. As for the independents,
people are deciding for themselves on the presidential race, and they're not letting somebody else, whether it's Colin Powell or the Washington Post or Ted Kennedy, make that decision for them. This is a race that is a very personal decision for voters.
Now, on that Kennedy reference, Stu Rothenberg is referring to Ted Kennedy and pointing out that if Ted Kennedy could not deliver Massachusetts for Barack Obama in the primaries, which he did not, there's no reason to think Colin Powell could deliver any state for Barack Obama. Wolf?
In some of those swing states, Brian, the military vote, if you will, retired military personnel, that could be a significant factor in a close election.
That's right. If you're looking at the swing states, Wolf, the heavy population of retired military there, Florida, Virginia, North Carolina, a lot of retired military officers live in those swing states. We spoke with the head of the Retired Military Officers Association. They won't endorse either candidate. This lady did say that Secretary Powell clearly wins a lot of respect in that community, but hey, the McCain people say they've got the endorsement of over 200 former military officers. We're going to see how all of that plays out in those swing states.
After his endorsement yesterday, he had an extensive exchange with reporters. In the next hour, we're going to be sharing that with our viewers. I think they're going to want to see this. Brian Todd, thanks very much.
Thank you.